Welcome back, everyone. Atheenon here. Let's get back into Dyson Sphere program Dark Fog in our Polaris System series here on YouTube. We have a lot to do today. The first thing we need to do is we need to pick a couple new techs. We need to pick a couple new techs that we can research. Ray transmission efficiency, definitely. Let's do that. Range utilization. Some of these were cut off from. Ooh, more logistics carrier capacity. That's always good. And we can even do some more. Okay, so we're gonna go as far on the logistics carrying as we can. Research speed we cannot do anymore. Range utilization is now in universal cubes, so we can't do that anymore. We're just gonna kind of check on all of these real quick. Make sure that we are upgraded as far as we can be. And then let's look at our weapons. Okay, so damage for that we can upgrade. We can upgrade the energy weapon damage, explosive weapon damage, EM strength, combat drone, and everything's full now. So there we go. So we got those queued up. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to make ourselves some of these brand new advanced mining machines. I can make one because I need more optical grading crystal. But let's get those going. Let's go grab some optical grading crystal. Luckily, we have a crap ton of it being brought into this planet. There we go. And then we can queue up a few more of those. And then we'll need some more optical grading crystal. And we can queue up a few more. And now we're out of titanium. There we go. So that's going to give us a whole bunch of those. That's going to give us like almost 40 of them. Let's grab a little more optical grading crystal. You can never have too many of these mining machines. And now we're out of foundation material. Let's go grab some foundation material. We're going to have to start making a lot more foundation material than this, but for right now, this works. So what did we just finish? So solar ray energy dissipation will be less. Excellent. Yeah, our research is really firing off pretty quick, so that I'm pretty happy about. All right. Let's go up here and look at our optical grading crystal input. There we go. Titanium we got coming back now. I've got way too many of those. Of the silicon. We got way too much of this, so we're going to add another layer here. There we go. Get all that put in there. Perfect. This top one, I'm going to leave a little bit of room in there for me to add stuff to. But we're going to make that silicon, high purity silicon only. High purity silicon only. High purity silicon only. There we go. Alright, so that's all coming back. I'm going to consolidate all my stuff here. I do now have quantum chips as one of the items that I am keeping on myself at all times. There we go. Put those in there. Put this titanium here. All right. I think we are good to go. We can clear that spot. I don't know why that was... I don't know why these are like saving spots here for some reason. I'm not really sure what exactly that is all about. I'm not 100% sure what that's all about. Okay, we got a whole bunch of thermal power plants. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to do before we leave is we're going to be trying to find a place to get fire ice, to actually mine fire ice, because that's holding us back here on this planet right now. One thing I want to try to do... before we do anything else here, let's cover that up real quick. There we go. I want to lay out some... things that are going to burn... that are going to burn some, burn a little bit of the hydrogen off. Because we need to get that hydrogen burned off. We have way too much hydrogen coming in. There we go. And this is one way we can do it, is we can just burn some hydrogen off with regular thermal power plants. So I can do 2 here. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. The problem is it burns the hydrogen really super fast. So it's gonna burn through it super quick. As far as like, you can't make a huge line of them because it'll never make it down to the end. All right. And this will generate a little bit of power for us, too. I don't know why it built 2 connectors there. That's weird. There we go. There we go. Alright, so that'll help burn some of the hydrogen off. It's not the answer to all our problems by any stretch of the imagination, because we're still going to have tons of hydrogen coming into this planet right now. Luckily we have lots of containment here for it, so you know that'll help a little bit, but in the end we're going to need to find something else to do with the hydrogen. Let's see. We need to build some... After those are all done building, I need to build some of these. I'm gonna need some blocks, some iron. There we go. Okay. Let's go pick up... Let's see what we got over here for tier 5. Okay, it's making these... Or the tier 3s. It's making a lot of those now. So we'll keep like 200 of those on us. Oh, I'm liking that a lot. That's so nice. Now, why is it still producing those? I'm just going to close this off to it for right now. We'll have to come back and fix that later on, but I'm just going to close it off at the moment. Alright, so we got some more stone coming. We got some more of that coming. Why do I have prisms on me? Get rid of those. I've got some crystal silicon as well. Alright. Trying to bring the iron to me. I think I'm just too far away for it to bring it. Here, let's just stand right by it here. There we go. It's like, okay, you gave me the iron. It's all good now. Right? We're all friends now. I was gonna dump that there. I'm gonna leave a few. I'll leave half of it as a dumping ground for me for later on. Okay. Let's look around the universe now. This is where we get to have some fun. We're going to look around the universe. We're going to check our planets nearby, make sure the dark fog's not inhabiting them at the moment. Nope, dark fog's not on Polaris 1. And Polaris 2, they are not incurring on that one either. They got a seed going for our Canum Vectorium system, which is this one over here. But right now there is no dark fog in this system at all. There is fire ice in this system, though. Where is the fire ice? Do I have any fire ice? I have no fire ice actually planned to mine right now. Where is the fire ice at? The fire ice is all on that planet there. Because I think 4 million. No, there's 5 million. So there's 4 million of it on that planet. And another 1.1 on that planet. So those two planets there have quite a bit of fire ice. Wow, that planet actually has a lot of stone on it too. Not much silicon. I say we head back since we're already mining this system. It's the easiest one to protect right now. So I say we head back to that system and we go ahead and get that fire ice going because, oh, let's set up the, let's see, where do we have the fire ice coming in? Not there. Oh, right here, remote demand, okay. So that's our problem right now is we just do not have enough fire ice coming in. And I don't want to mine the gas giant anymore for fire ice because honestly, that's just adding extra hydrogen into our system that we don't need. It seems all good and well to get that hydrogen in the beginning, but damn, you run into the same thing over and over where you just have so much hydrogen, you're trying to dump it off because it's just gumming up the works. All of your systems are like trying to push it out, and you don't have the ability to use it up as fast as you're getting it. Now later on there will be some things that will take hydrogen, a lot of hydrogen to make, and once we get that going we'll probably run into the reverse problem. Hydrogen is always a you have way too much or you don't have enough type thing. There never seems to be a good middle ground with hydrogen, it seems. Alright, here we go. Logistics carrier capacity level 7. Our logistics bots carrying capacity is better. 10 logistic drone carrying capacity and 20 on the logistic vessels. And now we are researching logistics carrier capacity level 8. Okay, so let's see, where is the fire ice? There's a million of it right there. And there's another okay, so it's all down here towards the South Pole for the most part. There's some down there too. So there's like it looks like 3 reserves on this planet of fire ice. There's also some silicon, stone, copper. There's some silicon up here. There's no wind on this planet at all. Zero wind on this planet. Okay, so this is basically a moon. Basically a moon with nothing on it. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some drones in there. Put some drones in there. Now you're going to see the true power of these new mining machines that we have. These new mining machines, it's going to blow your mind, man. It's going to blow your mind. So let's get the fire ice. Fire ice. Local demand. We're going to get some warpers here. Remote demand. We're just gonna bring 100 in. We're gonna get some not strange matter. We're gonna get some deuterium fuel rods. Remote demand. And then we're also gonna take silicon off this planet. We're going to local demand it. We got to set these to local demand, and you'll see why in a minute. You'll see why in just a minute. All right, so. There we go. And then we're going to, we're also going to bring in some rockets. Remote demand that. This is our kind of setup. We get those three, and then we have a couple slots to output stuff. So, gonna get some rockets coming in. We're going to. This is not powered yet, so let's go ahead and get our power down here. Oh, do I have? I have no mini fusion power plants. Good thing I have everything I need to make them. So I need that. I need that, that, and that. There we go. The logistics, that's why the logistics slots are so freaking nice. It saves you so much time having to do stuff. I'm gonna take a few of these out. That's going to start getting power there. There we go. And now we can hook it up. And it'll just draw right off of the system. Okay. There we go. And we're probably going to want to put down a few more on the outside here just because we're going to need them. Because the only downside to these new mining machines, the advanced mining machine, is they take a lot of power. They are a power sucker. So they're great, don't get me wrong, but they do suck up the power like nobody's business. So we got, what, 165 megawatts right now that we're using? That's going to probably be... it's going to be touch and go. All right, get that set out. Now we do have some rockets on us, so let's go ahead and put some rocket, let's go ahead and get this to be rockets here. Rockets coming out there. The rockets are on the way. They aren't here yet, but that's okay. One nice thing about a moon like this is there's not much on it that will block you from building anywhere, so you can pretty much build everywhere you want to build. Did I miss some over here? I missed some over here. Well, you know what? Where's the fire ice at? Fire ice is that way. And there's some silicon this way, so we'll, I'll build down this way to the silicon. Now here's where these mining machines come in so beautiful. You basically take one of them, you put it above the 10 veins, you put it down, you give it some power. Actually, I'm just gonna use a Tesla tower. Give it a little power, and it starts filling up, and then the bots from there come and just pick up the resources from it. You don't have to put any landlines down or nothing. I am going to protect it with that so it doesn't get blown out of the water. Same thing with these fire ice ones. It's going to be great. This just makes our mining so much easier. 19 veins, and there's 19 veins right there. Oh, did we just... We get all 19 veins with one miner. And let's go ahead and put down another tower over here. There we go. And those will work basically pretty much on the whole planet. All right, so there's the stone there. We got more fire ice down here. Yeah, there's more fire ice right over here. And if you really want them to crank it, you can actually set them to mine at like 200%. It takes a lot more power, but right now, see, we're fine on power. So we could set these, we can even set these to 300%, and it won't matter because we're generating so much power right now. So those will even mine faster than they were before. So in this instance, heck yeah, we're gonna mine the crap out of this stuff. Now sometimes you'll find this situation here where you can get most of it in one go. But there'll be one little piece that you can't get. So in that instance, you can use a regular miner, overlap it, because it can go underneath, and then you can run a line back into this miner, so it'll basically mine it and put it in there, and it will still convey it to the place you want to convey it to. We're just going to set that tower right there to protect it. We're going to put this one on overdrive as well. And as you can see, we're already sending fire ice back home. I got the silicon coming in there. There's stone and copper and iron here as well. I'd like to get down and get a little bit more of that fire ice down there. It's kind of a long ways down, though. Yikes. We would have to definitely protect our entire way down. Now we can see where everything's protected by those rockets. That's just their natural coverage. That whole section there is all protected by rockets right now. And then our signal towers actually will call the rockets in to other places, so... Okay, so the fire ice is down this direction. Let's go down and see where the fire ice... Okay, it's right by another vein of silicon as well. So I think we'll put down a silicon, something to cover the silicon here. We got 18 veins of fire ice. I'm gonna slap down a defense system right in the middle of it all. We're just gonna work our way back up. Now see, it used to be you could just do this with no worries. Now I worry. Now I know I'm gonna have to put some defense grids in here so that my stuff doesn't get nuked into non-existence if the dark fog ever comes here. So now you have to protect this by going signal tower. That protects down to there. And then another signal tower like right in here. Just to protect all that. And then I'm going to crank this up to 300% as well. We're still perfectly fine on power. We've got tons of fire ice coming out of this planet now. Oh yeah, fire ice is like totally being, yeah, nice. Okay. Got more fire ice than what we know what to do with. Which is going to be great because that's going to give us tons of fire ice back home. Which is exactly why we came here. And it's going to give us a little silicon too. I figured why not mine some of the silicon. Let's see what we have. Collection. Okay, so we have 3.2 million silicon here, and we have 4.4 million fire ice, and we have planned for 4. Okay, we got all the fire. Did we get all the fire ice then? We got all the fire ice veins. 4.483. Okay, so we got all the fire ice on this planet. And the silicon, we got 1.5 million planned, and so we got about half the silicon on the planet planned for. Oh, the other silicon's right there. We could just go snag that. Yeah, the other silicon's like right off to the side of our stuff. Yeah, let's go snag that while we're here. Then we won't have to worry about it later. We won't be like, hey, I wonder if we got any silicon over here. Yeah, because the silicon's right here. There we go. I'm actually going to put a defensive unit by both of them. I think those will power. Yeah, those do distribute power. And then I'm going to put a power tower right in the middle. It's going to come over here. And then we'll do another defensive grid right in the middle of those. There we go. Those I'm just going to run on normal speed. I don't really care if they run on high or low. We got 100 bots in here. Got 100 bots doing jobs in here. It doesn't look like we need 100 though. Let's just leave 50. I think 50 is more than enough. You can see it's only using like half the bots right now. Yeah, it's only using about half, so we should be good. How are we on power? Power is just fine. We could probably even step up the mining on these if we wanted to. Let's go up to 200 on that one. Or, you know what I could do? I could just lower the number of power plants I have here. I guess that's another option. Then I'm not burning as much deuterium. There we go. 105, 89, perfect. Oh, and then I just put those back in there. Of course I did. Yeah, if you have this little arrow clicked on, it will automatically fill it up when you open it. If you have the arrow turned off, you have to fill it yourself. Okay, so this system is done. Look at that nice little cap of protection we have there, and we got protection for all of our fire ice. That's being done. That's protecting that there, and that there. Okay, so those are all protected, right? And that's protecting that there. Okay. Wait, oh yeah, I have one down here protecting as well. Okay. Signal towers are in place, so nothing should be able to attack here and survive for very long. And we got a nice ring of protection there no matter what. If anything tries to land up here, it's screwed. Excellent. All right, so fire ice should be taken care of now. That's one of our 2 systems that we've gone to so far. I need to go back. I think next time we need to go back here to Shalua 2, and we need to get more orbital stations on this here to get more deuterium coming. Because because deuterium is a problem, and we're going to need to take care of that. So we've got a couple steps we need to do before that, though. We need to get some more accumulators going. We get some accumulators happening, and then we need to have some, we need to create some, because the orbital stations, you have to make the planetary logistics, which then you make into interstellar. Then you have to make them into orbital. So there's like 3 steps to making these. Once we get them automated, it won't be too bad. But we need to get them automated first, so... So I think that's what we're going to do next, is get those automated, get the orbital stations around the other system there. I think I'm going to take the orbital stations down that are on my home system. I think I'm going to remove those because I don't need them any longer. Now that we have fire ice coming in, and we're going to actively look for other systems that have fire ice available, so we can keep fire ice coming, so we can keep the energetic graphite coming in over and over again. So we're going to basically get rid of some technology here in our home system. Dismantle, yes. Oh shoot, there's stuff all over the place. Wow, that's a lot of fire ice. Okay. Let's go and yeah. let's go and get a lot of our stuff off of us first. Okay, oh actually, oh wow, so the fire ice is all here. So now we're full on hydrogen again? No way. No way. No way, Ted. Yes, wait, Ted, we are. Excellent. Most excellent. Okay, so we've got a huge problem with fire ice right now. So let's go ahead and drop down some of these. There we go. And then we can bring these into there. There we go. That'll just feed fire ice into there. And it looks like we have our old hydrogen my old friend problem again. Hello, hydrogen my old friend. All of these are basically stalled because we have way too much hydrogen here. Again, this is not going to solve anything. This is a band-aid I'm putting on a situation that is not going to be solved at all, but logistics carrying capacity is now greater as well. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to take this and stop that there. I'm going to reverse that and send it that way. Perfect. So we're basically just sending the hydrogen another direction at this point. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like this is just flowing through here right now at a tremendous rate. I don't know as if any of it's even being sent over to where we want it to be sent over to. Because it looks like right now it's just filling these up. Which actually, I don't need it to do that. I need it to... There we go. So we need to do that. Let's reverse that path real quick. Oh boy. Okay, so that is just going to be our... We're just going to leave a single tower here for this. Graphene, there we go. This is just us basically fixing a problem. There we go. There we go. Awesome. I didn't set those to be only... I should probably set them to be only graphene. And then I do need to set this up to distribute as well, so I can't forget to do that. Distribute, bots, there we go. Okay. It's got to distribute it out as well. There we go. And now that it's doing that, it's going to back up a little bit. Kinetic weapons damage is better. Yeah, it's still not... Here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to split this. Because I need to have some being fed in there no matter what. And I need it not to be going anywhere else. Okay, I think that'll work. Because now some is being fed in there no matter what. Looks like the hydrogen's being sloughed off on this side. I'm going to reverse that. I want this all to be going the same direction because we're going to set up a burn-off down here as well. Okay. We're going to burn off a little bit of this hydrogen for right now. Same as we did up on the top area. We're just going to set up some... Gonna set a few of these up here. And we're just gonna burn off some of this hydrogen. Not gonna be a lot, but it'll help. I mean, it's burning off 10 at a time, so... Re-put that up there. There we go. Just had to move that over just a teeny tiny bit. I guess I could do it on the other side as well. And then we'll go check and see how our graphene is doing. Because graphene is what was stopping our Casimir crystals from being made, which really sucked. Alright. We always have a little room for improvement there. Good Lord. The things we go through, my friends, the things we go through. Yeah, the graphene's basically being grabbed out of there as fast as it possibly can. Okay, at least it's being brought over here where it needs to be. It's getting the Casimir crystals being made. The Casimir crystals are coming in over here now. And it looks like most of this is being done now, because, yeah, the planar glass, we definitely ran through all that we had. So it's going to take a little while for it to catch back up. Luckily, we had a nice backstock of quantum chips already, so that this didn't really suffer as much as I was thinking it would. But we are short on graviton lenses. Of course we are. So if it's not one thing, it's another. And strange matter, we are out of deuterium, which is why we came back, because deuterium is what we can get on our other planet. And that is what we're going to be, that's what we're going to be going and setting up a whole bunch of mining stuff for, these orbital collectors for. But we need to get planetary logistics systems being made first. We need to automate that next time. Then we need to automate those and then automate the orbital collectors. But we are way over time on this one. Holy crap. Yeah, fire ice has been achieved. We have, as you can see, tons of fire ice coming in now. And the graphene is flowing, so that's good. It looks like all the graphene needs are being taken care of. So that's awesome. It looks like we are, yeah, we're kind of burning through the graphene almost as fast as we get it. But that's okay. It should be okay. But anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for coming by. If you did enjoy this one, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button on the way out if you haven't done that already. And I'll see you next time for more Dyson Sphere Program and the Dark Fog in our Polaris System series here on YouTube.